All right, we're gonna start working on living room wall. So we wanna keep these doors. And we wanna make it to where it's got a wall, but when you need to carry a big piece of furniture or an appliance in, you don't have to go through that door. You can open the doors. And plus, we're gonna try to do like a, what did you say, like a screen? So in the
like a roll down screen, so we can just open the doors up on a really nice day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like everything else we do in this house, it's have an idea and build to it rather than have blueprints or any plans really. So hopefully this will work.
I will find you in the morning, sunlight draped across your face. You are smiling from the moment the breath within your lungs escapes. You say someday we will wake up and the memories will all but fade. But in this moment we're together, and nothing can erase this day.
It's muskie season here in Tennessee. It's early January and a very bitter 19 degrees this morning. And these guys are going out fishing in it. So they all have my cell phone number, and I do shuttle work in the off season. So me and the boys, well, they're not doing much, but I'm gonna go pick these guys up. Well, I dropped them two fishermen off on the Collins River, and it's muskie season, like I said, and they're after some monsters. I'll show you, if you've watched these videos enough, you've probably seen my buddy Jace, the Grateful Welder. He does my fabrication work and a lot of the big welding stuff that's just beyond my scope. But anyway, Jace knows how to catch them. So just so we don't overfish the muskie, I can't tell you where on the Collins, so don't ask. I'm not going to tell you what ramp. Certainly don't come up here in the summertime and fish these big 40, 50 inch muskie, because the heat, they'll build up acid, and even if you catch and release pretty quick, the fish won't cool back down and you'll kill it. So we do our part to not overfish these big musky, big beautiful fish, but I'll shoot you some pictures and you'll be pretty amazed. On the Collins River, as far as I can tell you, where they're after. And there goes Doug. Well, 1.5, 2 of them, actually 8 of them, but cut the first one, let me make sure I measured right. that worked out pretty good. The fact that you can open those container doors is huge, because if you're ever carrying a big old couch or an appliance or anything, or if it's just a pretty day, you want to open up the wall. I've never seen a house do that before, so, and when we go to put the next piece in the corner, it's just super tight. So we put some weather stripping or something in there to seal it off. But just those two pieces on that whole stretch of wall right here, and this whole system. We ain't even done the other side yet. We got the sheets hanging down because when we get the fire going, it helps keep the warmth in here a little bit. We're not even going over there yet because that's where the kitchen and the bathroom and Charlotte's office is going, and will be very complicated. But just that little corner right there, I promise you, it has been snowing and 30 degrees outside. And yes, we don't have insulation up there. It's going up there, but we're kind of just figuring this out as we go. And that right there is making it warmer in here. I mean, we had to, the other day, when we were in here watching our shows, we watched Landman and Gold Rush and some others, and we had to open the windows because it was 30 degrees outside and 8 inches of snow, and that fireplace was going, and it was hotter than here. So mini split's gonna go right there, and one in the bedroom, and we'll get to see in the spring if it's gonna be cool as well. At this time, I'd like to apologize for the quality of my camera, aka my phone. The footage that Charlotte shoots with her phone doesn't have a lot of background noise, and the picture's a lot clearer, but my phone has been through the ringer. So I'm shooting with it right now, and I'm the type of person that I'll wear a shirt for 15 years till it gets holes in it and won't wear it anymore. I held on to my iPhone 7 for as long as I possibly could. I think I'm on an iPhone 14 right now, but this phone's been dropped, it's been ran over by kayak trailers, it's cracked, it's beat up, but it's what I've used so far to shoot all these videos. So I do want to apologize. We were talking last night about getting upgrading on our camera equipment and getting something nicer for me. So my birthday's coming up next month. Maybe I'll get a new camera. Who knows? Hint, hint, Charlotte. So I made myself this little jig, and that way when it comes time, I just got to measure where the outlet is on that piece I just cut and route it out. And that way when I go to put the cover on, it's good to go. I just use put that on that piece where it goes, and just use the router. Bingo bango. Something like that. We talked about insulation on a previous video, but I'll go back here to the closet to remind everybody how we're doing, because we get a lot of questions about what about insulation. And we were going to do spray foam, and I've done spray foam around all the window frames where the wood goes to metal and sealed it up. And what Charlotte came up with was we drape plastic over and staple it down, seal it off, and then we put the Owens Corning on top of it, the fiberglass, and then there's a gap over top that I can fit the 2-inch foam board over. So we're gonna have so much insulation that like I said, we're burning up in here right now, and it's 30 degrees outside. So that's a good sign when summertime gets here and it's 95 degrees and 90% humidity. So anyway, that's how we're doing it. Right or wrong, we're moving forward because it's a whole lot cheaper than spray foam. A lot cheaper and a lot less messy. On this side where the kitchen and the bathroom and Charlotte's office is, you've got the rooftop deck with the vinyl gutter system over it, then the metal. So it's just not exposed directly to the sun. We've let it sit, these containers, through the end of summer. Going into winter, and now it's snowed a couple of times, and we are just getting zero condensation. It may be a phenomenon of where we're at compared to other climates, but we are getting no condensation, no dripping, no nothing. So I'm not worried at all about condensation dripping on top of our army of insulation and stuff growing up there, because I can always put vents, and everything that we put up here is screwed in instead of nailed in. So our plan is to test it. So go 6 months and then drop a panel like a drop ceiling and just look and see what the insulation is doing. And if we got problems, then we'll drop it all and do the spray foam. But we're gonna try this way first and see how it goes. Charlotte come out there to help me hold one piece. And I didn't know the sawdust had kicked up on her. She's at work. Okay, great. She was covered in sawdust, and I didn't get any on me, so oops. Thank you, Charlotte. It was awesome.